everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to Tea Time with Candace. As you see, my special guest is already here. This is Deb Donovan.
Good morning.
And we are going to talk about some holiday goodies today. And, easy make and takes for you to do for the holidays. If you didn't start your holiday work in July and you're waiting till the last minute. We got some good tips for you.
I know a lot of people are ahead of things with everything that's happened this year, but not me. I am ready to start scrambling.
All right. Well, good morning. We're so happy all of you joined us. So we'll just kind of do some chatting like we always do in the beginning and talk about what's coming up and where to find information. Hey, Donna, I saw you were on there. Hopefully you're rocking and rolling on all the patterns you got.
Good morning to everybody else, Amy and Wileen in Oklahoma, Southeast Michigan. I'm going to shout out for there. I am actually from Southeast Michigan originally.
Nice. Hey,
Renee.
And hopefully Raina is our manager in Mission Bay, and hopefully she's going to jump on chat and help us out today if there's any questions. Okay. So let's pull up our event page. If you want to know what's going on with Sewing Machines Plus, you can always find that information on our website. So we have an internet business, and then we have 2 retail stores. So if we go into, this is our website, so we go into events.
At the very top center of the page.
And you can see these are our virtual events coming up. They are information once you click on it, and then My Tea Time is on there, and Blaine's SMP Live. So this shows you a couple of the latest. We only can keep about 4 videos on there, but some of the videos will be on here for easy access, and the rest of them will be on Facebook or YouTube. So my guest on my next show is going to be Donna. And she is a quilting expert, and she's going to be on talking about some tips, tools, and techniques for quilting. So we're excited about that show.
You're going to really enjoy having Donna on in a couple of weeks.
Donna's a riot. So we love you, Donna. She's helps us answer phones on our customer service line. Okay. So we can, like I said, all this information's on our website. And again, a lot of it, old videos, you can go back and watch. They are on YouTube or on Facebook. You just click on videos and you can find all of my videos and all of Blaine's videos. Okay. So we're 3 minutes. Is that enough time? We chatted for 3 whole minutes. Now we're ready to get started.
Let's go.
Okay. So we're going to talk about some fun things to do. If you love embroidery, if you like serging, if you like sewing, we've got some projects for all of those different categories. So the first one we're going to talk about is Kimberbell.
Did we tell them exactly what we're trying to do today?
No, what are we trying to do?
These are really, they're fast holiday projects. We have 5 projects that we're hoping to show you how to do in an hour, since they are fast and simple and easy and really look nice. They're something that all of them are something that I would be happy to give to anybody. So we're just trying to get everybody inspired and ready to go if you haven't yet started. And we've got hopefully something for everybody.
So Kimberbell came out with this design. So if you want to switch to the other camera, opposite here. This is called Buttons for All Seasons. And what I love about this, of course, I don't know if it's shiny for you guys or not, is there's so many options on here. You could make tea towels. We'll show you a couple things we've done with these. And we are going to show you the one for the holiday, of course. But, I like this design pack because you can give these for gifts all throughout the season. And Kimberbell also has an additional pack of buttons that go with these. Our buttons haven't arrived, so we're going to show you these designs without the buttons. The other thing I love about this embroidery pack is it comes with SGV files, and that is for your scan and cut. So you'll see that I cut with my scan and cut some of the little itty bitty pieces. These are things that you really don't want to have to cut in applique because they're really intricate. So if you have a scan and cut, this is a great pack that has the SVG files already built in.
Scan and cuts are going to slow you down a little bit at the beginning because you have to do some prep work, but the amount of time that you save in having to trim all of your appliques during your sewing or embroidery process, well, more than makes up for it.
Yeah, it does take some prep time. So this is one of the designs, and I put this on a holiday pillow. There we go. That's fine. That's fine, baby.
We're good.
And I've used some of this beautiful new fabrics that we've gotten in for the holiday, and we'll show you some fabric that we just got in. But this little pillow is a great, it's a great way to spruce up your living room and make a nice little gift for someone. So, you can use this design on anything. I put it on a pillow. I also did the tea towel. And we also have a bag that we did. So we're going to be talking about these bags. This is toweling. And I just did the wording from this design and put it on my bag. And it, like I said, it has some buttons that I can add to this. And it just really made a cute little bag. And I've got this awesome fabric in here that, again, we'll show you. This one's a new line that we just got in. And it made a cute little bag. It almost looks like burlap, doesn't it? But this is toweling. And like I said, we'll show you that. So I took an embroidery design that was intended for a quilt, hanging quilt, and I put it on a bag. This would be cute on a towel.
It would be.
Or anything. So that's the one thing I love about embroidery is, they give you suggestions. And that's what I call this, just suggestions. And then you use your creativity and make whatever you want. So if you're interested in this design, just give us a call. We can get this shipped out to you. So this is not on our website. This is in our retail stores. So we have those numbers, David, we can throw up for our retail stores. So you can call our San Marcos store or our Mission Bay store and let them know that you're interested in this. I think we have some discounts on it right now.
Yes, we do.
We're featuring this in our show.
I can see that David put the link to the products list already in the chat, which has got the phone numbers for the stores as well as all the discounts in it so that we don't have to keep pitching them to you so we can focus on what we're doing.
So access this list and you can print it out and it'll give you a lot of the products we're featuring today and the discounts we're offering throughout the week. Also, if you are one of our local customers, we're going to have this as a class. We are going to do the actual towel. I believe it's November 21st. It's on a Saturday. So you need to purchase the design and your towel and all your fabrics. And then I'm going to have an optional kit with the buttons and some other fabrics in there and the vinyl. So if you're local, definitely sign up and come to class. It should be a lot of fun. This is a good project for somebody brand new to embroidery and for our seasoned embroiderers. A lot of fun.
It is. This is a great step to come after your brand new owner's class. It's that simple of a project that anybody could do it.
So when you're doing embroidery, you need some tools. And Kimberbell has come out with this amazing little tool pack of scissors and cutters and little tweezers for your jump stitches. So everything's nicely organized. And you just set this next to your embroidery machine. There's some duckbill scissors in here. These little sharp snips really get in the corners of your applique. And we just got these packs in. So if you're interested in these, definitely give us a call and we can get that shipped out to you. It's just a nice little pack. And I like having a place where I know where my tools are. I have a tendency to just set my tool down and then I lose it. Don't know where it's at. So we're going to be doing a lot more Kimberbell projects. So definitely keep an eye out on our calendar. So I have a Kimberbell project in November and then a one in December.
That's right. You're doing the Christmas hot pads, chenille holiday hot pads in December.
It's going to be in December. And then, like I said, starting in January, we'll do some other projects once a month with Kimberbell. Okay. So what else do we have to say about that?
January is a tote bag, I think, right? For your Kimberbell project in January?
I think we're going to be doing a tote bag. Yep.
So I'm just going to grab Candace's pillow back for just a second. She did what I always do on my holiday pillows and stuff. I make them the size of pillows that are already on my sofa.
Yep.
And then she's got the zipper back here. I just recover my everyday pillows for the holidays because that way I don't have to store away a pillow. I can just store away the pillow cover at the end of the season.
Well, this pillow was the one I did with the Boneyard Buddies. So I just took the cover off for Halloween, and now I have a Christmas pillow.
Yep.
So put a zipper in, and you're ready to go. So if you love embroidery, there's nothing better than freestanding lace for the holidays. And we have a freestanding lace project for you from OESD. And we have a link where you can access this embroidery design, and you'll find out how easy this is to stitch out.
Freestanding lace is something that I always do a lot of at the holidays. OESD is a company that their freestanding lace is really amazing. What we've picked here today is a very flat, two-dimensional thing, but they have an entire village that you can build out of all of that freestanding lace. Hold on, let me just grab that. I forgot I needed my...
You do need a couple tools.
I needed a couple tools for that. So freestanding lace you make from water-soluble stabilizer, which I'm waiting for here. So this is water-soluble stabilizer. It's going to completely disappear when you get it wet. So all you need is water-soluble stabilizer and thread to make yours. You are going to want a matching thread
bobbin
in the bobbin that you have on the top because of the nature of the freestanding lace. But this is all you need to make Christmas ornaments that are just going to look amazing on your tree or as a gift wrap or something like that. So Candace actually wrapped a present early.
So isn't this cool? I found this super cute wrapping paper, and I just put this little on here for decoration. I mean, these stitch out really quick. I do little ornaments for all my friends every year.
I actually put them in all my Christmas cards.
Yeah, or your
I pick
Christmas
a new one.
cards.
They're flat and easy, and so I put them in my Christmas cards when I send them out to people.
It's a great little gift, and you can put a ribbon on that and put it on the tree. I think I have one of those also.
Yep.
There's so many things you can do with this fun little embroidery. It's an ornament basically, right? And it's, like I said, it's flat, so it'll go in a card, or like I said, on a gift or on your tree. I mean, these would be beautiful on your tree.
Freestanding lace, we kind of cheated on a little bit. It takes 5 minutes of work, but 30 minutes of stitching to get them done.
It does take a little bit of time to stitch out.
You have to put it on your machine, set it up, and let it go. And I think David has a video.
Yeah. Let's watch this quick video about,
courtesy of the power of fast forward. We're going to take a 23-minute stitch out and turn it into something a lot quicker for you. So there's hooped with the water-soluble stabilizer. It's starting to stitch out. Because Candace used a metallic thread when she made this video, she does have it on an external spool stand, so that's off to the side. The Kingstar metallic thread is really, really amazing thread that behaves much better than any other metallic thread does. But when it comes to any kind of a specialty thread, I always prefer to put it on an external spool stand and let it get a little bit farther away from the sewing machine so that the thread can relax just a little bit more before it starts going through the eye of the needle.
And this thread is amazing. You do not have to baby this thread like other metallics. You don't need I didn't put a special needle in. This is just gonna stitch out beautifully. I didn't have any breakage. And like I said, it's wound with another fiber, right? So it makes it,
it has
user friendly.
Yeah, it's a bamboo outside on top of a polyester core, which makes it's not as traditionally metallic as a lot of metallic threads are. It's got a more subtle metallic to it, which I really prefer. It's because it looks more elegant to me than a lot of the other ones do.
Well, and I do like, most of the time, if you're dealing with metallics, like I said, you have to put a special needle in. You got to sit there and watch it. And I didn't have to do that with this. It just really stitched out beautifully.
Did you have Kingstar in the bobbin as well?
Yes, I did.
So Candace even put the Kingstar metallic in the bobbin as well as on the needle, which was very brave of her, because when I've done metallic Christmas ornaments before with other types of metallic thread, I used to put a metallic thread in the needle, but then I would put a coordinating standard embroidery thread in the bottom of it, in the bobbin area. And you can use kind of any embroidery thread that you have. Candace used metallic on the gold ones. The red ones that I have here in my hands are just a standard embroidery thread. I think I used the exquisite thread on mine because that was the color, that was the red that I just happened to grab. The biggest thing is making sure that you have a matching color in the top and bottom, because it is all thread and nothing but thread. And when you turn it over, you're going to see, if you put a white bobbin in there, you will see the white on the back side of it. And I just prefer to have them be really double-sided because there's a lot of thread. Generally, I put a 14 in, a size 14 needle in, either an embroidery or a metallic needle for doing the freestanding lace, because there's just a lot of stitches. There's 23 minutes and probably about 30,000 stitches in that one ornament right there, because there is nothing in there but thread holding the whole thing together.
So I saw some questions on what size needle. Definitely, this is just a size 12 needle. It's probably a sharp or an embroidery needle.
Probably a Microtex needle.
Microtex needle. You can use a 14, but like I said, I didn't really need to. I didn't baby this at all. This is special thread. So this is something that we have brought in. It's called Kingstar. And like I said, this is not on our website.
It is on our website.
Okay, so you can find it on our website, or you can call us at one of our retail stores and order it. It comes in all sorts of beautiful, beautiful colors. Your reds, your greens, your golds, your silvers for the holiday, and then these beautiful blues and pinks. This comes in all kinds of beautiful colors. And I will say this is the best metallic thread on the market right now.
When we introduced this metallic thread in the store, was it 2 summers ago? I think it was 2 summers ago. I tried very hard to make it break. I picked the most complicated embroidery design that I could find in one of the machines. I sped the machine on at full speed. I set it up and I walked away from it. And we have a couple samples still in the San Marcos store where that thread did not break once. And it's a very, very tight, dense, complicated, where there's a lot of directional changing, and it's stitched out just as well as any non-metallic thread would have. I did not have to baby it. I didn't put it on a thread stand. I didn't do anything to it, and it just worked amazing.
So I did slow the machine down a little bit, and that's kind of standard when you do metallics. You want to slow your machine down a little bit, but I was still at medium speed.
You didn't go all the way to the bottom. You just slowed it down a little bit.
Slowed it a little bit. So if you want to show some of these, David, these have just this beautiful colors, beautiful sheen to it. We also have the external spool stands. If you don't have one of these, I would definitely get one. They also hold the very large spools of embroidery thread.
Or sewing thread. If you've got any of those 2,000 to 3,000, 5,000 meter spools, then this is really the best thing for you to put them on, because it's going to hold them upright the way the thread was meant to come off of them.
And we use this really cool stabilizer. So hopefully you guys know about this stabilizer. This is adhesive, but it's also sew and wash, so it's going to dissolve. So that means I do not have to hoop my designs. So I actually used this on my Kimberbell projects. So you have adhesive sew and wash, and then you have standard sew and wash. So for the embroidery stitch out on this metallics, we did standard sew and wash. And then for something that you're going to have to hoop, like our Kimberbell projects, we use the adhesive sew and wash.
I like the adhesive sew and wash for any kind of towel type project that you're going to see the back of. The adhesive lets me not have to hoop the towel so that I can have it nice. I can make sure everything's lined up exactly perfectly for myself. And then when I'm done, it's going to wash away. So I know I'm not going to see the water, any kind of stabilizer, and I don't have to.
On the back.
Right.
Yeah. So when you do these types of designs, you have to put them in water to dissolve this stabilizer.
So this is one that I had pre-made. You're going to cut it out. You generally would cut a little bit closer than what I had cut when I cut it out last night. So trim a little bit closer, and then you just put it in the water and give it a minute, and it's going to start. Of course, the water's cold now.
Warm water
works better. But it's going to start to get gooey and gummy, and we'll just
start coming out.
Yep. I just let it go right down my drain. I don't worry about it. I just chase it with some hot water afterwards to make sure that it all goes down.
It does completely dissolve.
It does completely dissolve. So when it does
take a couple more minutes.
Yeah, no, actually it's done.
Done.
There we go. It's all done and out. And then you just grab, I had a towel down here. There it is.
A towel, I used a napkin.
Yeah. And I just let it lay on a towel. When it is done, I do give it a press with an iron, with a hot iron.
On a wool mat?
On a wool mat to make sure. And then it's ready to do whatever you'd like to do with it.
I'm stuck.
So you're attached?
Oh, I'm attached. Go ahead. You have that thread.
So let me just get rid of my water.
The link for this design is going to cost you $1.
Yes, we picked a really good one.
Yeah.
It's an
OASD download. They have all formats for all machines. It's $1 design. So go in there and just download it. And the link is on our
it's on the PDF
that we loaded
with all of the rest of the Kimberbell and the threads and everything that Candace was mentioning.
Across your screen.
There's the link right there. embroideryonline.com/FSL-Noel. There's actually entire collections of these. I picked this one because it was $1 design and it was a good size.
I really liked
and had
it.
a lot of detail on it.
Because I feel like I can give this to my friends. I can make this and give this, and I don't feel like I've invested a ton of my time or a ton of my materials. So I think it's a really fun project. Okay, let's set these down. All right.
Okay.
So stabilizers. You need lots and lots of different kinds of stabilizers for your embroidery projects. We sell this one in our store, in our retail store. Do we have this online?
Yes, we do.
And we have this online. This is, it's called Stay Perfect. It's actually from Dime. And I love this. See this? Some of these come in tubes. You want to grab a tube? Because when you take this wrapper off, you forget what this stabilizer is. Some of them actually come in tubes that, of course, are airtight, which is great. But then it says what it is on the bottom. And I love that. It's like the greatest thing in the world. Because, again, you take your packaging off and you completely forget what stabilizer it was.
If you forgot to stuff the directions down the center tube, then you're playing a guessing game.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times you'll take this off and stuff it inside here, but sometimes we forget or we have no idea what the stabilizer is. So this is a great stabilizer. It's well priced. I think it's very cost effective.
It is.
And we have the larger sizes for the bigger hoops and the smaller sizes as well.
Yeah, pretty much 12 and 20 inches, depending on your hoop. It should fit for everything.
Is Exquisite the same as King Star? No.
Okay, let me
Yes.
answer that one.
Okay.
It's the same company. Exquisite is the rayon or the polyester standard embroidery thread. Kingstar is their metallic embroidery thread. So it's the same company. It's just their metallic line versus their standard embroidery line.
And that's also Dime. Right?
Yes.
And so that is also from Dime
Or the embroidery store.
embroidery store. So high quality products.
Yeah. We do have the full line of Kingstar on the website. I'm sure of it. I think a couple people are having a problem finding it, but I like it. You've got 15 different colors. There's actually a couple more colors that are coming later this year that haven't made it out yet, including a really amazing royal purple.
Ooh,
And
nice.
white metallic. And so you've got the single spools. You have a couple of 6-packs that you can buy, or you can get the box that's got all 15 colors in it. So.
Nice. All right, I'm looking at chat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Raina, I see you on there. Fantastic. You help to answer some of our questions. Freestanding lace is a ton of fun. So if you haven't attempted freestanding lace before, you've never done it before, this is the perfect project for you. Very quick and easy, and
you can't do it wrong.
You can't do it wrong. Yeah,
you can't screw it up unless it pops out of the hoop. There's no way for you to screw it up.
Okay, so we are going to move on from embroidery. We're going to talk about serging. So you guys know I love serging. I'm the serger person, and I always like to do a quick gift for serging. So you can see I'm wearing this fun scarf. This is an infinity scarf. And it's got 2 different colors and a hidden zipper. This is a pattern from Patterns for Pirates. And so David has a link for that. We'll pull up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Patterns for Pirates has been around. They have some really good, simple, some are free, some you pay for, but they have a lot of really good patterns.
Yeah, lots of freebies. It's funny because when I first started PDF Downloads, that was the very first company that I was involved in, was Pattern for Pirates.
Oh, so many people started with their peg legs for pirates.
Peg legs. This is what's called double brush polyester fabric. It's super soft. You can make everything with this fabric. You can make leggings, you can make pajamas, you can make shirts, tops, dresses. It's just the perfect type of fabric. So this is their holiday gnomes from last year. They don't have this anymore.
I like this year's better, I think.
This came from Sewing Machines Plus, or So English. Sorry about that. She was my guest on my very first show. That was Amanda. And let's pull up her page for her new current holiday fabric. Are we there? David's multitasking behind the scenes here. So that is the pattern from Patterns for Pirates. And they also have a full web tutorial. It's a YouTube tutorial how to do this invisible zipper. So we are giving you the link to pull up for the invisible zipper. Does this have the invisible zipper? This is invisible. I can't find it.
It's such an invisible zipper that Candace can't find the invisible zipper.
This one doesn't have it. Okay. This one does. This is one of their new fabrics. I don't know if we have the camera on this one. Isn't that fun? These are little gnomes. And I love the fact that it's not red and green. It's kind of got this other tones.
And I love the purple that you lined it with.
I did purple. So super fun. And you can see here, I've got an actual hidden zipper. So it'll show, the tutorial will show you how to put in this little hidden zipper. This is perfect for like a little set of headphones. If I have a key, if I'm out, running around. So this makes just a great little gift. It's, if you buy 2 yards of fabric, the way we've done it is 2 yards of fabric, and 2 yards of coordinating fabric will make 3 scarves.
Okay.
So these are 72 inches long and 40 inches wide, roughly. Yeah. And So English, their fabrics are right around 60 inches wide. So you can get 3 scarves out of 4 yards of fabric. So this is a quick and easy gift to make. It's quick and on your serger, of course, because it's knit. So let's pull up their webpage. Did we get their webpage? This one's So English. They have some really fun new holiday fabrics. Maybe.
They do.
They do
It's just
stuff.
whether we're going to show them to you or not is what we're debating right now.
If not,
In the backside, as David frantically clicks away.
There we go.
There we go.
so if you just type in, let's see, holiday, maybe. I initially had the link. No. That's all right. Just scroll down. And no, it's not there. Okay. So if you type in holiday fabric, they have all kinds of really fun stuff. Or type in gnomes. So you're going to do this at home, just like we're doing it. Gnomes.
G-N-O-M.
GN. Gnomes.
O-M.
Yeah,
Yes,
there you go.
there you
So you'll see them right there. So see the purple. So that's their new one, the purple one. Super fun. It is not, it doesn't scream Christmas. It just kind of screams fun.
Mhm.
So I would love to do a little kid's dress out of this, or like I said, pajamas would be super fun.
Pajamas would be really fun.
I know a lot of people make pajamas every year. And then if you go back go back ones. And then there's this fabric right here that I have in my hand, the striped.
Those are both the same. I really love this stripe.
This is so fun. That next
I like
one
the scale of it a lot.
next to the purple. Yeah.
Mhm.
So the scale is really fun. I think you'd all just enjoy. So this is a holiday scarf, and we've given you the links if you're interested in making this. It's a free pattern download from Patterns for Pirates,
Mhm.
and a YouTube video on there to show you how to do the hidden zipper. So we're actually going to do a giveaway for one of these scarves. We did this last year. We had a Christmas holiday workshop,
Mhm.
and we made these, and I actually had an extra one left over. So some lucky winner is going to get our fun gnomes and our buffalo print, red and black. So serger is perfect again for knits.
Mhm.
So if you've got a serger, these make really quick and easy holiday gifts. And they're nice and warm, but they're not too heavy. So those of us that live in California, it's like 90 degrees today. Okay?
Yeah, well, that was really
Yeah.
unexpected to walk out to this
Yes,
morning.
90 degrees. This weekend's going to be 60.
Colder again.
something.
Mhm.
But for a lot of you guys on the other side of the country, it's cold and it's snowing and it's raining. So scarves are really fun all winter long.
Mhm. I never went out without a scarf when I lived in Michigan.
All right. So let's see what else we're going to talk about next.
Back to the Moda toweling. Did you bring any toweling in here? Oh, we didn't get the toweling in here. Moda toweling is, I have just kind of a loose piece of it here. It comes in a lot of different styles. It is 16 inches wide. It is fully hemmed on the edges. So you just have the raw edges where you have cut it off of the bolt. This piece is about a yard long, and that's all you need to make a quick and easy tote bag. So Candace showed you one earlier that she had embroidered on. I have this one,
So,
which
same fabric.
same exact fabric. I took a black t-shirt marker and I kind of freeform inked it on there. I was trying to find something that wasn't embroidery that I could do on there. So that's what I did with mine. And I think it gives it's a completely different look.
I love it.
So,
It's got a different vibe to it because it's ink.
mhm.
And you can use fabric markers.
This was just a,
This
it was
a
just
Sharpie, right?
okay, yes, this one was a Sharpie that I did heat set with an iron because I do have a black t-shirt. I used to have a black t-shirt marker at home, but when I tried to pull it out, it needed to be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
And I do all of my sewing after the store is closed, so I couldn't replace it at 10 o'clock last night, when I was finishing this project off last week.
So you can find fabric markers We have some on our website, I believe, maybe, and we do have some in the store.
Yes, we do.
So fabric markers are a lot of fun. In fact, there's some embroidery designs that you can actually embroider and then color them in and create a coloring book for someone you love. Adult coloring is like a thing now, so you don't have to have little kids to color.
We had people in our San Diego store that were buying fabric markers for masks. They were starting with a plain piece of fabric and decorating their masks with fabric markers. So it was their own artwork.
That would be
on the
awesome.
mask.
Yeah, buy some white fabric and go to town with some markers.
Yep.
So you can see we can do all kinds of different designs. You can make these with embroidery, or you can actually make a towel.
Like it was advertised to be.
Like it's actually advertised to be, yeah, but we don't like to do anything.
Yeah, this was an embroidery class project from last year that actually I did gift off to all of my relatives. It's my mother-in-law's apple pie recipe, and that towel is amazing. It's a little bit wrinkly because I actually do use it at my house. So it goes through the washer, it goes through the dryer, it goes right back to the stove, and I love the way it dries. It is a real towel. It is not just a piece of fabric the size of a towel that you could never actually use in your kitchen.
So all of these bags are made with this toweling. So this is not, this is just toweling fabric that we've turned into a bag. And we have it in several different colorways. You can see the colors. And we have more coming in.
So the reds and the greens all disappeared because the holidays are coming. So they are on their way back into the store. The reds and the whites and the creams, the holiday colors are coming right back in. They're in stock at the vendor, just not in stock at Sewing Machines Plus today.
And we did this last year. So this was one of our make and takes last year in our store. And they just turned out so cute to either make a towel or turn it into a cute little bag. And like I said, I fully lined my bag. So my bag's fully lined, and I boxed the corners. So I turned it into, a fun little bag.
I do like boxing the corners. I always like any bag better that has boxed corners at the bottom because it just makes it more usable. You can put big things at the bottom and not have everything fall over.
Yeah, and I actually put some Bosal in the bottom.
I was wondering why your bag felt stiffer.
Yes, to give it a little bit of stiffness. So again, this is toweling fabric, and we just made some different things with it. So Deb's going to kind of talk about how to do that.
So I have one that's kind of half made right here. This one I embroidered initials on it. This is my initials, so it's going to be my bag when we're all done. It's not going to be a store sample. But when we did the project in the store, we actually used the serger to do it. But if you kind of take that.
Well, let me show you too. The edges, one side of this is already finished. This edge is completely finished. So you don't have to do anything to it.
Which makes it great for bags because you don't, it's a finished edge on the inside. You don't have any raw edges on the inside. So you really don't have to line it unless you like the nicer bag that like.
So just the yardage is what's cut.
Absolutely.
So we used
1-inch black webbing to do the handles. It's a 24-inch piece. And then it was really super simple. If you do it with a serger, it's even easier than that. If you measure, I would actually measure. I do have a ruler here, but I think I'm going to just kind of.
She's going to wing it.
Yeah.
I don't measure anything. I'm an estimator.
It's bag handles. You have to measure.
You're like, yeah, this is good. This is where I want it. Because it's bag handles.
So just, I have Floriani's embroidery perfection tape because it's pink and it's low tack. So I'm going to measure it.
This is my piece of Bosal. Somebody was kind of asking. It's used in most bag making. Comes in various sizes. You can use it to. It's
like soft and stable.
It's soft and stable. It's as you can see, it's soft. It's not super thick. If I wanted to even thicken this up a little bit more, I might put another stiffener in there or a piece of cardboard or something like that. But I just wanted to give it a little bit of structure. And you can actually do this in your entire bag. So I just did it in the bottom of mine.
So once you've got your bag handles taped on, what we actually did when we did the project last year is we went to the serger and just serged. Let me get that out of the way. And we just serged straight along this edge to secure the bag handles to the bag itself. Not everybody has a serger at home. We did it because we had them available to us. It's in the store. It gives you a great finished edge, but you don't have to do that. So what you can do is fold it over 1/4 inch and sew that down all the way across, and then come back and fold it over another inch and then sew that down so that you've kind of encapsulated your raw edges in just almost like you do a little blind hem.
So, Shelly, you asked a question about where you can find the PDF. The link is going across the screen right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is in the body of the chat screen. So you'll find the link within the chat. And we'll put the link several times because I'm like that. I'm like, where's this link? I want it accessible. So we try to put it in our chat several times. Okay. All right.
So once you've got those all sewed on, you're going to end up with an encapsulated, your raw edges are sewed in. The handle's still a little bit loose, but we're not going to take care of that right now. Now, because you have raw edges, all you need to do is fold your bag in half, start at the bottom, and sew your way up to the top. I really don't even pin it because you've got this thickness here. So you just line up your edges. And then right there, I will say that what I do like to use for this is an adjustable zipper foot. It's not something that comes with a lot of machines anymore, but I find that it's really valuable for me to have in my sewing room. I like it because it's adjustable, so I can loosen up this screw back here and slide it in and out. But what I really like is that this is a straight edge right here. So you can take it and butt it right up against that seam, and it's just going to follow that straight line. You're just going to sew straight down there, and you don't have to worry about anything sliding out from underneath your foot. You don't have to worry about keeping anything lined up. You just run the edge of your foot right along that seam right there, and it's just going to sew perfectly. So you just sew straight down to the bottom.
Now, I did my bag a little bit different because I put this edge on the outside.
Oh, and you did a lap seam.
And I just did a lap seam, yeah. And then I did box it at the bottom, but my edge is part of my bag. So you do need a sewing machine that can handle this many layers if you're going to do this. So I have a straight stitch machine. It can handle all these layers. Most machines cannot. So this would be the way to do it. So if you have a strong straight stitch, you could do something like this and use that outside already finished edging as part of the bag.
So once I've come all the way up the edges, I still have in my mind a handle that I really kind of wanted to stitch down, and so that it was secured at the top edge. So then it's just flipping that up and doing a top stitch about 1/4 inch away from the edge of the fold up there, all the way around, so that you've got the top stitch goes around the entire top of the bag, not the front and the back. And from there, you can turn it right side out, and you have a finished bag, just like this one, but it doesn't have the box corners at the bottom yet. Box corners.
Really easy.
Oops, look, I have freestanding lace in my bag.
Nice. What else is in there?
That's it. That was it. Speaking of Kimberbell, that is another Kimberbell design. That is holiday lace from Kimberbell, which I've done a couple of, and they're really nice. I like that holiday lace collection if we're going to go back, because you get a finished design like this, and I have a pumpkin one that I stitched out and hand stitched it to burlap. That's amazing. but you also get each of the little pieces. So you've got a whole Christmas tree finished, but there's a candy cane in here, and there's a snowflake in here, and you get all those as individual designs also. So it's not just 5 things, it's 200 things.
So boxing corners is really easy. Just kind of takes a little bit of time to figure out what you're doing. And then it's easy to do.
Boxing corners is all about making it even. If you figure out where your seam allowance is, right here, then it is just a matter of making sure that everything is even. I like to use a ruler and measure it out and make sure that everything's equal. And then you pick your line and you sew straight across, and you have boxed the corner.
So you're opening your seam, right? So you're opening that seam. It's like this, and you're opening this seam.
Yep.
So this is what you're going to do. And you're going to do this on any bag, any project. That's just an easy way to box a corner.
And then I left them on just because I wanted the strength.
Yeah, the strength
of it. If I overfilled my bag, then I didn't want anything pulling out at the bottom. I left these edges floppy, but what I would do on a lot of things is just fold them back up and tack them down along the seam allowance so that they stay there.
So these are really fun. This is the actual color of these toweling. I did see a question pop up. It comes in all kinds of different colors. So we have some in blue, these tans, the whites. So it's all different colors. This is how they come. And so you can call into the store and see what we still have. I don't think we have it on the website. But
no, we don't have anything that's cut yardage on the website.
We do have it here in the stores. So let's talk about a couple of the things that we have in the store that are really fun. If you haven't had a chance to see and come into our store, see some new fabrics we got. So let's talk about these real quick. Deb has got
our mask fabrics.
We got mask fabric in.
They're panels to make masks out of.
So here's Deb's cute mask that she made with one of the panels. So that's adorable. And for us adults, not just for your kids.
I did wear that the other day into the gas station, and I made her laugh.
Yeah. So this comes with quite a few that you can make. And then the back side of the panel is just plain fabric.
The rectangles to make
rectangle masks.
To make an accordion style. And then this one is all of the rectangles. This one that Candace is holding is Ruby Star Society. So they're very well known for being quirky. You can either line the mask with something else, or you can line the mask with another one of their panel of the designs, because it is a completely reversible mask. And then you've got, if you want a little bit more whimsy, you have smaller masks for the kids, and down at the bottom are larger masks that are going to fit your adult people right here. So you've got kid-size masks, you've got adult-size masks, and
we didn't put
lots
this
of different
in our
designs.
link, but just call us up and say, "Hey, ship me a panel. I want to play with this stuff."
I have to tell you that this
I don't have a lot left.
I like that format, the style of that one. It's been really comfortable for me to wear, and it's turned into my
go-to mask.
This style is now my go-to mask.
So again, this is called Ruby Star, and this one.
This is just the face mask panel.
Oh
Safety first. It's called Safety First.
I need that zipper for somebody to
there.
Zip it up.
Lipstick right there.
Lipstick, yeah. If you didn't have
monster faces, cows.
Love it. So super fun. We're going to be wearing masks for a long time. So you might as well have some fun with it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, why not? And then, of course, these were some of the fabrics that we got in. These are 3 different fabric lines. So we can just kind of see some of these fun new fabrics. Of course, there's a whole line. I use this on my pillow. I just think it's absolutely beautiful.
Yep, this is part of the Rejoice line from P&B Textiles, which I'm going to show you actually something out of that in just a minute. This one is from,
It says Noel on there.
this one's from Moda, I think. This one is a Tim Holtz. For those of you, Tim Holtz
Love this.
actually did kind of scrapbooky, collage type stuff. He's been making fabric for several years. We have it in the store all the time. We keep buying more of it because everybody loves it so much.
It's
But
kinda
this
got
is
that
his,
vintage
he
vibe.
came out with a Christmas line that's just really, really cool. He does a lot of like eclectic, almost collage
Fabrics.
looking fabrics. They're really very nice.
So if you haven't been in the store, we just kind of got all this in. For a while, we didn't have a ton of Christmas fabrics, so we just got these lines in. So come on in and work on all your Christmas projects, or give us a call and say, hey, what do you guys got? I need some of that fabric. So
this is the Rejoice line of fabric right here at the bottom. This was actually made out of it as well. I'm just going to show you half of it right here. It's actually the Rejoice table runner that's part of the Ready to Sew line of kits that we have coming out. Truthfully, there was supposed to be a fifth project that was supposed to be a table runner that I was supposed to actually sew from scratch. However, we had an event the last 2 weekends and my time got away from me and I did not have time to pick the fabrics and cut the fabrics and sew the fabrics. So
this is just such a quick project.
So, yep, we had to make one of these because Blaine, who you see, on the alternating Thursdays from us, he told everybody that he was going to make a quilt.
That's right.
But he needed a little bit of help. So Blaine and I sewed together, and because I was out of time to get mine made, and he needed an angel on his shoulder to make sure that he put right sides together when he was doing his sewing.
And we're actually on Blaine's show next week. We're going to talk about this.
Yep, we will be looking at it. But it was super fast and easy to put together. If you want to open up this box, you can see I didn't have to cut anything.
Everything comes already pre-made, pre-cut.
Everything was pre-cut for me. The only thing I needed to do was I sewed a strip of these. I needed to cut them apart to make the individual blocks. All the strips were pre-cut to size. All the triangles were pre-cut to size. I didn't need to do anything except sit down at a sewing machine and go, which, given how busy I've been the last couple of weeks, was exactly what I needed to have.
And this just makes what a great quick project. It's already pre-done for you. You just order the kit and then do the binding. Really is the only thing.
And the binding is included.
The binding's included, and the backing?
Backing is not included, but on a lot of them you can pick a drop down to purchase it online.
As part of the fabric line.
There's 4 kits that are up there right now. There's another 12 or so that are going to be shipping at the end of the month. But nobody else is really doing pre-cut to this level at this quantity where every single triangle is already cut out. It's not that you have a quarter of a yard and then I had to cut my triangles out of the quarter of a yard. The triangles were already cut.
So talk about a quick and easy project. This is perfect. If you haven't, like I said, if you didn't do your holiday projects in July and you're waiting till right now, here you go. Something really, really quick and easy.
Yep.
So I think that's the wrap up of our show. We talked about all the things we wanted to talk about. We talked about embroidery projects, serging projects, and sewing projects.
And some quilting.
We
covered, I think, all of the different ways that you can make things.
So if we have any other questions that popped up, Deb and I will go back and try to answer any questions that didn't get answered after the show. We love that you guys are watching. Hopefully you get some great tips and ideas as we go through our shows and just inspire you. And we also love that we have a community. This is we're trying to create a community of sewers that can get on and chat with each other. Okay, so as far as things in the future, definitely every Thursday you can log on and watch either myself or Blaine.
So I saw a couple questions about the table runner. We're running out of time right now, but I will tell you that Blaine's not a quilter, and this is actually Blaine's table runner because mine's not here. So he's going to tell you Blaine is not a quilter, and he was able to make this.
Yep.
He quilted it. He pieced it.
Yeah, it's actually quilted
yep.
on a
machine,
your home machine.
For somebody that's not a quilter, he actually quilted it on a long arm. He decided that if he was going to have the experience, he was going to go full in, and he quilted this using the robotics on one of the long arm machines. It's not stitched in the disc. It's just got an overall stipple to it, but you could easily come and stitch in the ditch, do some echo quilting around it. You do not have to be able to free motion quilt to be able to make this one look really nice.
Yeah, this is something I could even tackle. I don't quilt, so this is something I could even do. Okay, well, we are at the part of our show that's a lot of fun, and that's giveaways.
Right.
So we were so efficient this week that David has already packaged up all the gifts, and they are ready to ship out. So we just need 4 winners, and you win by sharing this video, by making a comment or liking the video. Then your name gets put in the pool. Right. So the more times you chat or share, I think the more chances you get. So we love the interaction and love seeing you guys out there. So David, what are we going to win first, and who's going to be our first winner? So Brittani, is that Brittani?
Brittani Mae.
Can't see your last name. Let's find out what you won.
It's the red bag.
We have red and green bags for Christmas. And
oh, I didn't realize you themed them. Very nice.
I did. If you want to pop that up larger, because I can't see it.
We can't tell what you've got there on the screen, David.
So this is our Notions bag with the King Star metallic thread. So it's a fun Notions goodies, but you're going to get a spool of that awesome metallic thread.
And a nice holiday gold.
And a nice holiday gold. And so if you are a winner, chime in, let me know that you saw your name. And you just need to send an email to David at SewingMachinesPlus.com. And then he will ship it out to you. So you're going to email us your address, and we'll get it sent out to you right away, and you can get rolling on your holiday project. So, Brittani, if you are on,
give us a shout so that we know you're there.
And say that you saw your name, and then send a quick email to David. Oh, great.
There we go.
So we are so happy that you saw your name. So email David, and then he'll ship this out right away. They're ready to go.
Our second winner.
Who is our second winner?
What is she winning first, or he?
I have no idea.
What's surprise? What's number 2, David?
This is a surprise for all of us.
We picked him. We just don't know what order he's got him in.
Surprises all around. Okay, you're going to get a mat. So we have done, this is a medium size holiday gold mat. And these are perfect for all of your smaller sewing machines and your sergers. They are fantastic. I love the mats. They really help cut down on the vibration of your machines and save your furniture. Cut down on the noise. So who is our winner? Paula.
Paula Schatz.
Paula Schatz. Awesome. So you won a fabulous red bag and our holiday gold mat. So Paula, if you are still on, go ahead and let us know that you saw your name, and we'll get that sent out to you right away. Okay, Paula, are you there? The mats are fantastic, and we have lots of different colors. If you have a specific color you love, we have dogs and cats and purple. So
Purple,
awesome,
pink,
Paula.
light blue,
Light blue, pink, purple. Yeah, lots of different colors of mats.
red, yellow, and blue. Red,
So
gold,
you've
and
got
blue.
a beautiful holiday gold mat. Okay, so Paula, give us an email. Okay, just shoot an email to David at SewingMachinesPlus.com. Give us your address. We want to keep your address secure. That's why we ask you to email and not put anything on chat. And so he'll ship it out to you right away. Okay.
And our third prize is
So our third prize is
a green bag.
This is the scarf. So you are going to win everything you need to make one of these amazing scarves, including the zipper, and it's got like a silk lining for your zipper. And so who is our winner? I already saw the name.
did. I know who it is.
Donna.
Donna Sanborn.
Hey, Donna. She is one of our students here, and I know you have a serger.
Yes, she does.
So you're going to win this package. And we can either ship it out to you or let us know if you want to pop by the store and pick it up. So you got everything you need to make this scarf and a great bag. And I know your husband, and I'm sure he agrees with what's on that bag. He said you can buy anything you want. So awesome, Donna. If you're still on, give us a shout out and let us know that you saw your name. Woo-hoo, yes,
it's your turn, Donna.
You are a winner today.
And our last prize was, this is the one I don't remember.
Our last prize is a bag of bags.
Oh, okay.
So we love giving out our bag of bags. They are just the best thing. And you get a whole set of all the colors. And this is a great way for you to put your gifts. Put it in one of our bags and give those as a gift.
Every bag has a different saying on it. And every time we come out with a new color of the bag, it has another new saying on it.
So who is our last winner? Kathy.
Lukens. Kathy Lukens.
So Kathy, you are our winner of our bag of bags. So it's a really fun bag. I love carrying fabric in it, or I just go to the grocery store.
They are a good big size for carrying all of the things that we need to carry with us when we go.
Okay, Kathy, if you are there, let us know that you saw your name. And Deb grabbed some of the bags.
Just a couple so you can see how big they really are. No, they're so big.
Okay, so now we
but
have.
But they're a great size. They have our two
orange.
retail locations on there, our phone number for the 1-800 number, and every bag has a different saying on it.
All right, Kathy. So send a quick email to David with your address, and he'll get those shipped out to you. We all come with baggage. Mine's full of fabric. I love that. They're all a lot of fun. So thank you so much for joining us today. Deb and I have been planning this for a little while.
It is. We've been talking about this for a couple of months, I think.
Yeah. And what we can share with you that's quick and easy for the holidays. So thank you for watching and joining us each week. We appreciate your support, and hopefully you would just enjoy watching our videos.
So Blaine's going to be back next week on Thursday. He's going to show you all of the new ready to sew kits.
A lot of new stuff.
Out and ready. Samples and all are going to be available next week. And I think there's something else he's doing next week too, but I know we're going to do starter kits. He's going to talk about starter kits for when you get a new machine, a starter kit to get you everything you need, all the notions you need to go along with that.
And then I know we're going to be doing something for Cyber Monday. And we're going to be doing stuff for Black Friday. So we got a lot going on in the next 2 months. So definitely stay tuned. Okay. I guess that's it. Thank you, guys. And you have a great rest of your week.
Thanks for spending the time with us.
Bye.